Right. Okay. Again, it seems like I'm spending more time in the bloody garage than anywhere else. Honestly, I think I should be renaming all these videos Lee Boy's Scrapyard because, well, I'm constantly working on my cars. Okay. Nothing new here. Lee Boy is still here. Yeah, it's still been a while before this car goes. There's a couple of upgrades I need to think of doing. That wasn't part of the plan, so this is still going to be, it'll take a while. But my biggest problem, the trustworthy lady life, okay? So on Wednesday, the car just, at the gate, just decided to completely just stop. When I tried to start the car, it's just as if the motor just completely seized. It doesn't want to turn over. I had to push the car in. Thank goodness it was in the complex, and it's a bit of a downhill, so that's fine. But I'm a bit confused as to why. I'm not a mechanic. Seriously, I'm not a mechanic. I've got a habit of really breaking things instead of fixing things because I don't have the patience. But this year has gone, it's gone bad, and then there's a bit of up, and then all of a sudden down. So I've been taking shots this year, the whole year, but that's part of life. I mean, it happens, it doesn't help go sit in the corner and cry. Life's not going to wait for you. People are not going to feel sorry for you. So you need to get up and decide what you're going to do. And I'm stubborn. It is breaking my speed, I have to say. I'm really struggling to be motivated at this stage because I've got 2 cars and none of them are working. So today, I'm going to start working on Lady. Okay, as you can see, the airbox is gone already. I've taken out the spark plugs. Spark plugs are there. But the motor still does not want to turn. I had to replace the alternator again. You wouldn't believe the alternator that I bought a month and a half ago broke. I don't know how you break an alternator, but the whole bracket here was broken, So I've loosened this already. I'm taking the starter out because Lady's clutch has also started to completely. It's just gone. It's gone. So, knowing that I'm going to spend so much time in the garage, I figured I might as well make it comfortable in here. So I've taken out my old sound system when I was still in high school, and that's many years ago, as you can see from the grey hair that I've got. This is many years ago, but it's working. So what I did, put the speakers on there, okay, got my radio, and then I've got my iPod Shuffle, and I've got music. So now I can spend some good time in the garage. The way it should be, unfortunately. So today, I will be spending time with Lady. Hopefully it's something small. Well, I'm not a mechanic as I mentioned, but it just does not make sense. You need to have common sense, and it just doesn't make sense because there was no noise from the engine whatsoever. It might be something really small, something stupid that I'm overlooking. I don't know where to start. I feel like a blind man with a stick in the dark. I don't even know where I am, where I need to start, but I need to get her fixed. Really, I have to get her fixed. You can't go to work without a car, But let's wait and see. I'm gonna pull the gearbox, maybe just start from there. Just try and swing the motor. If the motor doesn't swing, then I'll drain the oil and then loosen the bottom to check what's happening. I'm 100% sure it's not the head because the pistons are sort of aligned in the middle, and I wouldn't say they're not touching the valves because there's so much clearance there. I put a screwdriver in there just to check where it is. So yeah, let's wait and see. I'll keep you guys updated.
Come catch me, babe.
Okay, right. Lately, I'm a serious firm believer in whenever something really bad happens, okay, really something bad happens, we've got a nature, or we've got a habit of always focusing on what just happened. You feel sorry for yourself, and the whole world's coming to an end because you're experiencing bad luck, etc., etc. Something I've learned the past 16, 17 months is I'm trying to look at the positive out of every negative. I know it's not, we're not programmed like that. Us as humans, we want to complain. We want to bitch and moan about things, not going our way. Why is it going so well with Pity or Pussy or John or whatever? But like I said, I focused on when something, if the shit hits the fan, that I'm trying to focus on the positive. Now the positive is, last weekend I went to a camp, alright, with Lady. I went to just outside Paris, and the car was going like a Boeing, doing what it's supposed to do, no issues whatsoever. Then motor just didn't want to turn, which is completely weird because there's no noises. I was expecting a motor, why I don't know, but I was expecting that. I literally took out the gearbox now, and it's not easy doing it alone. As small as this little 1.6 motor is and gearbox, it's not as heavy as a diesel. Thank goodness for that. But like I said, I don't have the patience, and I don't always think ahead. That's why I've never been good in chess. So I need to remember to support the engine, etc., etc., etc. But I got the gearbox loose. Okay, just look at the gearbox on the inside here. Look here. Look at that. You see? So I'm grateful for this, to be honest, because let me just quickly show you. Let me show you. I just want to get some light on this. Let me show you what happened. I'm doing the impossible. Look at that. Look at those bolts. Okay? I need to show you. Look. Look at that. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. Look here. It broke off. Literally, it broke off in the clutch. So, I'm grateful for that. Really grateful for that. I know the clutch was on its way out. I was supposed to replace the clutch already, but in my head, why would I want to replace it if it's still sort of working, I need to spend time on B-Boy. But B-Boy being B-Boy and Lady being Lady, they've got a habit of forcing me to do something because I'm always constantly postponing it. Again, like I said, I'm grateful. So tomorrow I will go get a new clutch, which I will be putting in. I wouldn't say this week. It's still getting dark early, so I'm struggling with that. But I might as well start fitting it, make sure everything is fine, and then slowly but surely just put it back. So out of the bad luck, there is still luck. So I'm grateful for it. And I just realized that cars, they always give you issues. It's a pleasure having them, it's a pleasure driving them, it's a pleasure racing them, but you need to maintain them. And obviously to an extent, this is an old lady. She's 17 years old, this bad girl. And obviously things are bound to happen. And the way I drive, it's not normal. But yeah, so I'm happy. I'm really happy. So happiness about the outcome of Lady, to be honest. Would have been worse, could have been better. This could not have happened, but out of the bad luck, I'm really happy that this is what happened. So yeah, these are out of the 6 bolts that literally held the clutch together, 3 of them broke. So I could get all of them out, so which is happiness about that. Yeah, everything is out. Here is the clutch plate. It's really not looking too bad, to be honest. I don't even think I'm going to replace that, purely because 3 out of the 6 bolts just literally broke off and came loose. So I'll get a bit of Loctite and make sure that I tighten it properly. But it's what happens if you've got old cars. A lot of people, they've got a tendency of saying, yeah, but I mod my cars and I don't have any issues. Yeah, but if you drive a brand new GTI and you only race it for 30,000 Ks, well done. You know where I get respect? this car, Lee Boy, it's making more than double the power it's supposed to be making. The Germans engineered it for X amount of kilowatts and newts, and the car's 11, 12 years old. You know, lady. I mean, it's a 2002 model. You know, it's a back to basic concept, back to basic, but obviously nothing is standard. The head's been flowed and cam's been done and all that. So maintaining an old car that's got a lot of mods on it, I put respect for that. And like I said, I don't know a lot about cars. I get my hands dirty, I learn, you read, you ask. That's the way to go at the end of the day. So for me, I can look back and say, you know what, I worked on this car. Myself and Neil, or myself. You know, it's limited. I never phoned somebody and said, listen, please come collect my car, fix it, there's the money, boom, you know? So I think cars will always give headaches. You need to decide how far a car can push you in terms of how many times it brakes. But I can't really say lady broke. Shit happens, unfortunately, you know. So it's something small, and I'm grateful for that. And I was really miserable because look in my garage, both my V-dubs are just standing. So it's not nice, but at least I'm keeping busy over weekends because I've got a tendency of causing nonsense. If I'm bored, I overthink things, and then I go make trouble. Where now I'm busy in the garage, so you might as well. You've got two options: go out to the pubs and go make shit, or you spend time in the garage where you get your hands dirty. You do swear a couple of times because, well, there's no blood today, so that's fine. But you keep busy. You know, you learn. Stay out of trouble. You don't WhatsApp a lot of people. You're not on Facebook a lot. You're on Instagram a lot. So you literally just focus in the garage. You got your cool drink, and you got your tools, and then you work on your cars. You know. So happy about this. Hopefully soon, lady will be running, and I'll be mobile again. Right. So I had an interesting day today with lady, and I'm actually grateful. You know, it's not just the way things have gone with lady. It's the way that life handles you. I mean, each and every one of us, we are struggling with something specific. You know, a breakup, a divorce, you lost your job, friendship, denial, the betrayal. You know, everybody's got their issues they are working through in life. And we are so busy with our own lives that we don't even take notice of those people. They get hurt, they sad, they need support. If I take it in my cars now, with Lee Boy and Lady, both of them standing in the garage and they broke it. You know, and I think to myself, what the hell, man? Why? Why am I getting so many hits in life? I'm just getting hammered time after time after time after time. But like I said, I'm trying to focus on the positive. I'll take every negative situation and I'll think of the positive. I mean, if you take it with Lady now, I didn't even know where to start. I don't know what was the cause for the car. It literally, it's as if the motor just completely seized. And look at this now. I had to, you know, do a little bit of work, take out the gearbox, but it's something small. I don't even have to replace the clutch. It's just those bolts I need to replace, small little things. And obviously it's time. It was what, 2.5 hours, you know, it took me to take it off and then put it back, and then Lady will be Shanana again. The lesson in life is everybody gets knocked to their feet, knocked to the ground, but it's your decision if you're going to stay there or not. It's easy for some people to say get up. If you haven't walked in that person's shoes, it's difficult. Sometimes the load the individual carries is so much that last drop added to it, that person just cracks. I could have cracked. I have to say, the last couple of days wasn't easy because I didn't even know what am I doing wrong and why is everything around me breaking or leaving me or just turning their backs on me. But there's a reason for everything. And I'm happy, I'm so grateful for the opportunity working on my car and being able to fix it. And that's the same mentality you need to have in life as well. you are going to experience days that you're going to be negative. There are going to be people that they're going to leave you, going to turn their back on you and just leave you like you're nothing. But you know what, at the end of the day, that's their problem. That's their loss. Don't sit and sulk. You know, life goes on. I don't know if I'm going to be blessed to wake up tomorrow. I don't know. So why sit and sulk and ponder about things that are out of your hands? It's just a little life lesson. I know I shouldn't actually talk about that because we're actually talking about my cars, but that's life. Nobody said life will be easy, but the one or two people that are in your life can make it worth it. So don't go sit and feel sorry for yourself. No matter how many setbacks you experience in life, no matter how many times you fall, get your ass back up. Okay? I've got a lot of people to prove wrong. I know there's a lot of people that they take, how can I put this? They enjoy the fact that I am who I am, but trust me, I will get up and I will smile and I will be strong. What will you have? Nothing. Anyway guys, hope you guys had a good weekend. My weekend was chilled because I didn't have wheels, but it is August. The wind is blowing like crazy. I hate that, but I'm gonna go watch. The problem today is there's Formula 1 and there's MotoGP. Anyway, so there's racing, and then I need to go to church, and then it's Monday. Hope you guys have a lucky week.